Hello everybody and welcome back to Take 2 on Free Game Friday, Indie Friday. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Stanley Parable. Now, I already did the source mod, a look at the source mod today. So what I'm going to be doing now is a look at the actual game that just got released on Steam. It is $12. And like, same exact thing pretty much as last time. I'm going to run through the same intro that I did last time while it's loading. Hopefully I'll get it done. It takes long times to load and then it just jumps. But it's an exploration of games, story, and choice. Except the story doesn't matter. It might not even be a game. And if you ever actually do get a choice, well, let me know how you did it. It's a first-person exploration game where you play as Stanley and you don't play as Stanley. You follow a story, you don't follow a story. You will have a choice, you will have no choice. The game will end, the game will never end. Contradictions.
This is the story of a man named
I'll be quiet now.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
And this may seem familiar because it's exactly the same,
Sat at his desk in room
except for the
427,
graphics, but
and he
still.
pressed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Or was he?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never
Terrible.
in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So yeah, same pretty much game as before, but at least now we can like actually rattle all the doors.
Were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I hate memos
No
too,
matter
or
how
Mondays.
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
And this is a lot more like, oops, I shut it off. I can't copy anything even.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
You think I care? I do care. But so we're going to do the same basic thing as we did last time. I'm going to follow advice the first time, not the second time. That's a nice... Ooh, that looks sketchy. Can we go in there? No. Can't go in here either. This person hates Mondays too. Everybody hates Mondays here. Like, I just love the back. Like, this is a lot prettier. But that doesn't really...
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Okay. Ah, you bastard. You got me in here. Well, let's follow his advice. It worked so well last time. I think I'm going to try and escape if possible this time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, let's see what else there is. Using Slack to ensure every employee's everything is okay. Has a slick blue graphic at its header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. So which one is Stanley? I know the image, like the Steam image, is a guy with a red tie, so I can't be near them. Number of slides on the slides. Charts, slides, charts, and slides.
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I
I'm
have
reading
nothing
the...
better to do with my
No.
time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything.
Shut
This
up.
is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
No, I'm begging. Stop, stop. On your boss appreciation, circle the top 20 things. I'm guessing that it'll just circle eventually. Why did we hire you? What are your dreams? Plant life? My dream is plant life. Less air. Lunch. Mitosis. There we go, it's circled now. Yes! A broom closet!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned
I don't
around
believe you.
and got back on track.
There's gotta be something in this broom closet. Is there a broom? There's a broom! Ooh, what is that?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Yeah,
No
you want me to
reason
think...
to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be...
Part of me thinks that you're just telling me that...
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Fuck all? Did you just say I was doing fuck all? I didn't know it was British to insult people like that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fine. Wait, no. We're going downstairs. Yeah, take that. Oh god, there is stuff down here. That's nice. I don't want to go through there though, because we're being good people today. But I think I'm gonna have to go down there eventually. In fact, I might start. I kind of feel like I want to do a let's play of this, because it's really fun and enjoyable. Ooh. Is this... I want to go... No, bathroom. I gotta pee. This is a lot fancier, though. Tick, 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 tick. That's the boss's room. Damn it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
They better let me
Shocked,
play this piano.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Wait a minute.
But of course,
1
couldn't possibly have known
9 7 5. 1 9 5 7.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. No.
What?
This is what he was going to do instead.
Ah, I saw that achievement when I was looking through, so I figured I might as well give it a try. Because that kind of looked... Can I throw champagne? Yeah. Okay, 2 8... What was it? Yell at me again.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
2 8...
Trying to input anything on the device was useless.
Awesome.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the
Oh god!
code by
That's
sheer
new.
luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
But it's scurry. It's scurry. That's just scary. Button. Oh god. Goodbye. Goodbye. We didn't get the option. That's one thing that's a little different. We had the option of going up, I believe, or down. And it was like, there's nothing here, I think. Or was that? No, that was in the basement. If we next try. Yeah, I definitely am thinking I'm gonna do a couple videos of this. Because I mean, why wouldn't you? It's so fun. And I mean, if basically it's the same kind of experience. I mean, that's one of the things with games like this and kind of like The Walking Dead. I mean, it's not
Sitting
exactly
still
the same,
a
especially with
moment,
like The Wolf Among
Stanley
Us.
realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I
It was
do.
a stirring of emotion in his chest,
I
as though he
want to
felt more free to
jump.
think for himself, to question the nature
Oh,
of his job. Why did he feel this now,
seriously,
when for years
they disabled
it
it.
had never occurred to him?
I love getting these
This
little
question
achievements.
would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. This looks
Stanley
scary.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Fuck that! Escape. No. We're listening to this guy. I don't... Can I? I can't save. YOLO. I guess we have to push the lights
The
button.
lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I hope so. Hey, look. Cameras. I don't know if I want to push the button. You're probably going to yell at me if I push the button, aren't you? Fine.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
Apparently
bore the
104
number
was
of an
fired.
employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I want freedom. This is definitely new, though. This is gonna be a bad button, isn't it? Okay, wait, let's find me. 427. There I am. Oh, it's just my room. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had
That's what I'm
Stanley
thinking.
been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Oh,
That
God.
his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Right. Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh, God.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
But there's a giant
He
button.
would dismantle the controls
There's a
once
giant button.
and for all.
I want to push it. I want to push it really badly. But I can't. We're following dude. Oh, God. I am afraid. Yeah. Now I've done it. What did I do? Hello? Hello? Am I still alive? Did it just... Oh god, it's just going...
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Or was it just begun?
Yes.
Oh god.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where
Not
had
for
his
long.
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Can I go back?
As sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
It's not the only thing worth knowing. Get angry at me. I wonder if he will. But it's so pretty out there.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Aww. Seeing as that took a little bit longer, I think I might just cut it there. And then next time, probably tomorrow, I'm gonna start it up again. Well, I'm gonna upload again, because I really like this game. So yeah, it's 12 bucks on Steam right now with the opening week sale. It's worth it, in my opinion. There's still a ton more to see, but like if you enjoyed the first game and enjoyed all the different things you could do, I mean, it's a good game. It's enjoyable. It's fun. And you're gonna do things differently than anybody else out there, most likely, unless you do what I did and just what? Okay, so let's cut it here. I'll see you next time. Adios.